We're in today with the R7 265. This is a 2012 video card with 1024 shaders. It's got 2 GB of VRAM GDDR5, 925 MHz on the core clock and 1400 MHz on the memory clock. 256 bits bus width, DirectX 11, and today we're gonna pair it up with this Intel Xeon W3690 with 6 cores and 12 threads. I think this is a very interesting setup that I managed to do today, but the best thing to do is to just jump in a couple of games and see how the system is holding. Let's go. Before starting with Fortnite in this situation, you can clearly see that the game is doing a fantastic job. I'm not gonna lie, it looks and it runs okay. You know, I got 1080p with performance mode, but 75% render scale in order to get this video card and this computer at maximum load, you know. On the CPU side, it's very interesting because I got a couple of threads that are reaching maximum. You know, you can actually see the CPU cores are 60% load, you know, but on the GPU side is 99%, 57 degrees. And I want to point out that this software actually tells me which video card is similar, and you can see that is R7 265/HD7850, and this is a very good point that this software is telling me because it's similar with that video card. Having an HD7850 would be similar performance, and I like it. I like this type of similarities. In Fortnite, apparently with this video card and this configuration is doing a fantastic job, and I like it. You know, hundreds of FPS, not very good minimals and 1%, 3 minimals, 11, 1%, yeah, not okay, and only 1.2 gig of VRAM utilization. But if we're jumping in Farlight with 1080p and smooth as a preset, you can actually see the video card and the system is trying to reach 240 FPS. It's good to see a video card like this running so well in a couple of games, and I like it. Seriously, every single time I want to see a video card performing really well, I come into this game and actually see that it's doing a fantastic job, and it never disappoints when it comes to utilizing this video card. You can see that is 90% load on the video card. I think this is the maximum this video card can go. I think 90 something percent load in this case. Only 7.8 gig of system RAM utilized here, with only 40% load on the CPU side. On the CPU side, you can actually see there's a couple of threads that are being utilized at maximum, so it's not that bad, you know. I will say this is a decent performance when it comes to this old Intel Xeon. I like it, seriously. I like this CPU, how it's holding in this game. You can see 4000 megahertz on the clock. Threads are doing okay. The cores are being utilized. So all in all, this computer, this system, definitely a nice experience when it comes to Fortnite. If you are interested on playing Counter-Strike with this computer or with this video card, you need to understand that this video card is being utilized at maximum in Counter-Strike. 1080p low details with the Fidelity FX turn on performance in order to get the maximum from this. You're gonna use 1.6 gig of VRAM in this case from the video card, with 99% load on the core of the video card. The video card is doing a fantastic work here on being utilized in Counter-Strike. Is giving you around 60 and 90 FPS on average, 32 minimals and 50 on 1%. I mean, that VRAM is utilized very nice in this case, and the maximum consumption from this computer is around 260. So the computer itself is utilizing the video card and is doing a fantastic job in Counter-Strike with this. You know, this is the right game that needs to be added on a video card like this, or for a computer like this, you know, if you are interested on utilizing an old machine to have some fun in some games. On the CPU side, you can actually see the cores and the threads are being utilized properly. There's a couple of threads that are being utilized okay in this case. So the video card and the system itself is doing a fantastic job. I'm not judging this computer, you know. This is the whole purpose of this computer, in order to see if an old machine like this can actually do the job with a video card like this, you know. But if we're jumping in Crossout with legacy GPU, this is performance mode on 1080p because I need this video card to run as maximum as possible. So in this situation with this video card, I need as many FPS as possible because I want to validate it. So 1.2 gig of VRAM utilized, it's okay. 95% load on the video card, 93% load on the core of the video card is decent. So all in all, I like it. I like this performance this video card it's offering. This is the best settings for this video card in this situation. Actually see the core of the video card is doing fantastic. 59 degrees in this situation, but 37 minimals. I mean, I got the FPS in this occasion with this video card and the system. On the system side, you can see that it's doing fantastic. There's a couple of threads that are reaching maximum load, and this is the most important thing ever, because in that case, the minimals are very low, and that's not okay. Until now, everything is good. The FPS is good. Everything is good with this. But if we're jumping in GTA 5 with 1080p, DirectX 10 and normal details, you're gonna see that the system is doing a fantastic job. It's utilizing this combination pretty well. It's giving me a lot of FPS, and I cannot complain. This video card, it's on spot when it comes to 100 FPS. The only thing I'm curious about this is how much VRAM is going to utilize the moment I start driving super fast, you know, because this is a very valid question. And in this situation, you can see that the VRAM, it's holding a little, you know, 1.3 gig of VRAM. I started with what, 0.91 gig of VRAM utilization. I think this video card can actually deliver, you know. I'm actually curious if it's going to bottleneck. 1.5 gig of VRAM. Okay, so it's reaching the end. 60 degrees, 8.5 gig of system RAM being utilized here with this computer. I like it. Seriously, I like this performance this computer is offering, and how it's utilizing the video card in some situation. It's one of those situations in which I will recommend playing GTA 5 with this computer and this video card. Apparently, the video card, it's be utilized okay. I think 58 minimals and 68% is actually good when it comes to GTA, and with this performance I can state that it's possible to play even online. You know, I think it will offer you almost 60 FPS, and I think that will be ideal in this case. If I'm jumping in Dota 2 with this system, with this video card, I put everything on low details in order to understand how the system is working. Look at this. Let's see, do we get any chance on actually seeing a team fight here? Look at that, nice performance, 75 FPS. Apparently this is a decent performance when it comes to the CPU and this GPU. So on low details, 1080p, the GPU, it's not stressed. It's got 47 degrees on the core. Yeah, that's actually fantastic. 30% load on the core of the video card, only 0.8 gig of VRAM, but I only got 90 FPS. So what is the problem? So I think we need to go on the CPU side and see how it's performing. So 4000 megahertz from the CPU apparently doesn't cut it. Why doesn't cut it? Well, Daniel, apparently your threads are being utilized, some of them at maximum, and it's bottlenecking the whole system. 100 FPS apparently it's maximum this system can push. 10.4 gig of system RAM being utilized, so overall performance it's good. I max out the quality here in the game, and I want to see how the GPU and the CPU it's holding. So with maximum details, you can actually see it's doing a fantastic job. I got 60 FPS on average, 80-90% load on the video card, and that's actually good. And on CPU side, I got a couple of threads that are maxed out. Look at that. That is the problem there, those threads that are reaching 100%. I'm not complaining about the video card apparently. Until now, everything is good. War Thunder on 1080p with low details. I'm wondering how much VRAM is going to utilize from this video card. When I was playing with that Quadro 6000, this was the game that was utilizing the most amount of VRAM. In this case, I got nearly maximum load on the core of the video card, 1.3 gig of VRAM and 100 FPS on average. This is actually a good performance. Seriously, I like it. I like this type of performance this video card is offering in this game with the settings. You know, on the CPU side, let me take a look and see how. Oh, look at the threads. 4000 megahertz on the CPU. I use throttle stop in order to reach there. You know, the temperature is okay. I have no problem. And in this case, you can see that there is nice averages with 32 minimals and 74 on 1%. All in all, I like it. I like this performance this video card is offering. You know, I think this is the most important thing ever. This R7 265 can be found really cheap online. I managed to put the video card in an HP Z400. Z400 is old by definition, and it's utilizing that Intel Xeon that apparently it's more expensive than the video card. That CPU it's more expensive than this video card. But in this situation, with this computer, I will say it did a very fantastic job, you know, because the power supply this video card is required, it needs to be like, what, 100 something watts, you know. So it's got 75 watts from the PCI Express socket, plus a 6-pin connector in the back. This video card needs to be maximum 150 watts TDP, you know, something like that, because it's only using one pin connector in the back. So with this machine, with this Z400 that I have, I think this is a good pair, because it managed to show you that today that if you put the right games, the video card and the CPU can actually do the job. Then there's a lot of games like this. I only put a couple of games that were online, but 100% majority of the time, if you put offline games, older games, it will do even a better job. The GPU will stay cool, the CPU will stay cool, and if you put all the games that I'm playing, like with SLI and Crossfire, that are oldish, you know, 2010, 2012, like this video card, I think you will be a big winner in that situation, because the system and the video card can do the job. This is a fantastic video card. There is no discussion. And if you can find a chip, it will be ideal, you know, because it can fit in all kinds of random computers that you can restore or make them run a couple of light games or old games or offline games or retro games, if you are interested. All in all, I like it. And if you have any suggestion for this video card or for the system, leave a comment and I will see you very soon.